Tonight, our coverage brings us to Cascade High School in Clayton, Indiana, where the Monrovia Bulldogs have traveled to take on the Cascade Cadets. It's part of our coverage here, the 2014-15 IHSAA Boys Basketball season on Endeavor Communications. Sean Walker and Pete Gasho here as we welcome you into the Endeavor Communications pregame show. Visit them at weendeavor.com. Petey, we're excited. MTC Sports, we always love it when Endeavor hires us. We get to come down and cover all these basketball games and football games, whatever it is in the area. Tonight we got a great matchup here between the Cascade Cadets, the Monrovia Bulldogs. I'm excited. You're excited. There's a lot of things going on here tonight in the arena as well. We've got the Riley Kids Hospital toy drive.
Santa Claus is in the house.
Santa Claus is
Look
in
at
the
that.
house.
How about that? Right up there in the corner. How many kids can say that?
They got the red out going tonight for Riley Hospital. We brought some toys as well to donate to the cause here tonight. And hopefully everybody else did too. If they bring a new toy in, they get to get into the game tonight for free. It's a great cause. We absolutely love the fact that they're doing that.
We bought 3 toys in ourselves, a basketball, football, and a soccer ball. Since we are covering sports, we thought let's keep it sports oriented. And so that's what we went with. And to help out the Riley kids, that's rileykids.org.
There you go. I like it a lot. Petey, it took us a little while to get here tonight. It's a pretty cool drive to come down. I'm in love with this gymnasium. It's a kind of a bowl shape. It's got the feel of almost a Case Arena and a Crawley Center mixed into one, and those are 2 historical gymnasiums in Indiana.
And it packs you in, but it doesn't have the height of a lot of those stadiums, so the ceiling here is a lot lower, and it brings you tight, closer in together. Not a bad seat in the house.
We do have some news, and we'll get in as we go through our pregame show here presented by Endeavor Communications. We'll get into, we'll talk about our impact players and our X factors, and we'll have our starting lineups and all that going on later. But it's important to note tonight, we've got a couple people out with injury. For the Cascade Cadets, the home team, Zach Butler, their leading scorer from a year ago, still out. Hamstring injury last year, I believe they said during the track season, re-aggravated it during football, and they hope to have him back next week. To add back to that lineup. So they're going to be missing a scoring void there.
Multi-sport young man, that's what you get sometimes, but he's been playing a little bit, and they hope to have him back in a couple weeks.
On the other side of the court, you got Matthew Nagel out with an injury along with Jeremiah Welty. Both of those guys going to miss tonight's game for Monrovia. So we tell you all this because as the game goes along, if they throw in maybe some of those guys from JV that are dressing tonight, and we get a number that we don't recognize, bear with us a little bit as we file through the roster and try to figure out who is on the floor.
That's happened quite a few times.
It ought to be a lot of fun. If we could, let's pull up the schedule and look at how we got to this point so far, or for Monrovia in their case, this is their first game on the season. They play against Cascade here tonight. And then they've got Plainfield on December 6th. And then it's a lot of games packed in because Monrovia's football team had such a great season. So it delayed a few games here and pushed some things back. But you've got Cascade, Plainfield, Eminence, at Speedway, which is their first conference game, and then Brown County. And all those games packed into about 7 days, Pete. That's some fun basketball right there.
That is. Look, 5th, 6th, get a couple days off to maybe, grab some sleep, and then it's right back at basketball again.
On the other side of the court for the Cascade Cadets, their season started off with a win over Brown County, 60-53 on November 29th. You notice another game that was part of a tournament. They lost to Covington, and Kent Cheesham's crew, who's got a great team this year in Covington, and lost there 58-30. A lot of pressure, Coach said, and said that they just didn't handle it very well, and he's hoping they'll bounce back here tonight as you see Monrovia. And then the same thing for them. There's still some games kind of packed in there with December 6th at Covington Christian, and then they start their West Central Conference schedule on December 12th. At South Putnam. Let's step aside real quick. We'll take a break in our pregame show. When we come back, we'll talk about those impact players, keys to victory, and our X factor. Stay tuned. You're watching high school basketball on Endeavor Communications.
day is so wonderful, and suddenly it's hard to breathe.
Would it be okay if I sat here?
Is she serious? Whatever. New girl.
Sing away. Yes, words can't bring me down.
Reaching out. Pass it on.
So don't you bring me
A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Welcome back here on Endeavor Communications pregame show. Sean Walker, Pete Gas Show, talking Monrovia Bulldogs and Cascade Cadets basketball. Both of their seasons last year almost identical. Both teams only won 3 games. Monrovia losing one more at 3-19. Cascade was 3-18. Monrovia's season ended in the first round of sectionals versus Covenant Christian, and it was the same boat there for Cascade. They lost to Covenant Christian in sectionals as well, I believe, if my notes are correct anyway. It's that time in the broadcast where we talk about our impact players. Tonight we got a couple of good ones on both sides of the squad. Petey, who's our impact players tonight?
We got it over here. We got Austin Baker. He averages 8 points. Guard. That was last year's average, I guess. He's a senior here for the Monrovia Bulldogs. And over here we got Evan Birch. He averages 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Only a sophomore, number 34.
And then let's talk about, if we could, our X factor, because we like to do that as well. We've got the impact players that have got to play well tonight, and then we always have an X factor. It could be a player, a thing, a crowd, a school tradition, a history, but tonight we went with a player, and it's number 20, Skylar Hart for the Cascade Cadets.
Yeah, you kind of threw me on this one, and so I had somebody else picked out. I was thinking that maybe you had picked out from when I've listened to the talks with the coaches. And but he's a senior forward, wears number 20 for the Cadets, averages 8 points, 4 rebounds. He's a 63% field goal shooter.
Yeah, off to a great start this season for them as a senior, a leader on and off the court for these Cascade Cadets. And we don't want to talk about it too much, but the young man Evan Birch lost his father this summer. And so that's a tough thing for him, being just a sophomore here in high school, obviously. And you got to deal with the loss and the tragedy. But it's been that other young man we just mentioned as our X Factor tonight, Skylar Hart, that's been there as almost a big brother for him to help him get through it the best that he can as a senior leader on the team, and then also having an impact on the court as well.
Sure, I believe his dad, Brian, was a coach, and he coached a lot of these young men on the floor here. So you kind of have that, you kind of have your family at home, and then you have your family away from home, and I think these guys really rallied around him. They were surprised he showed up to the basketball game just not even a day later, I believe.
Couple days, yeah.
And played hard for the team, and it just shows the spirit that young man has, and it shows what kind of teammates he has and the support he has at this school.
And that's phenomenal. You know, again, cancer is claiming so many lives. We got to find a cure, and it's not a cancer awareness night here per se on the court, but I guarantee every time Evan Birch steps on the court, he's probably playing for his father, and in that regard, it would be. What about our keys to victory tonight? What do these two teams have to do well to be successful on the court tonight?
Well, number one, you got to handle the pressure. You can see them right up there. Cascade will need to deal with Monrovia's pressure because Covington forced them to turn it over 25 times, or around 25 times. And you can bet Monrovia will try to do the same thing here tonight. The next up was rebounding. Rebounding will be big for both teams because there's not a lot of height on either one of these teams. So Monrovia will look to push the ball up the floor, hope to create that 5-on-3 advantage and maybe get some rebounds that way. Cascade will look to create their own advantages and worked hard on blocking out and getting some second chance shots. And then the number 3 there is just contest shots. Cascade wants to contain Monrovia's shooters, making them shoot over the top of them, and they always want to know where number 4 is on the floor. That's Austin Baker.
There you go.
There's your keys.
There's your keys again. Brought to us by Endeavor Communications. Make sure you visit them on their website at weendeavor.com. They can help you out with a little bit of everything. Phone, internet, TV, security. I believe I was even told earlier they're launching wireless. They're going to become a wireless carrier.
Wow.
With nationwide coverage. So Congratulations, Endeavor Communications, on that. That's going to do it for our pregame show. It's about 5 minutes on the clock here in the gymnasium before we get set for tip-off. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have that tip-off, or the starting lineups first, and then the tip-off.
Sure.
We'll get this game underway. We'll be back.
Endeavor eShield gives you peace of mind that your home, family, and business are safe. eShield provides burglar protection, leak detection, carbon monoxide, smoke and heat detection, and asset protection to secure your valuables. And of course, there's 24/7 monitoring. Total Connect Remote Services controls your system through your smartphone, tablet, or any other wireless device. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details. Endeavor Communications. We protect what you cherish most.
Time is now! Now, let's go! Now, boys, ready? Don't wait. It's over. You kidding me? Touchdown! Let's go!
Are you a fan of exciting action, great sporting atmosphere, and good displays of sportsmanship?
I am definitely a fan.
High school sports, pure spirit, pure sport, pure entertainment value. Are you a fan of amazing spirit, incredible drama, and affordable ticket prices?
I'm definitely a fan.
High school sports, pure spirit, pure sport, pure entertainment value.
Hey, check it out.
When it gets cold,
Hey, get that
feels like the end. There's no place to go, you know I won't give in. No, I won't give in. Keep holding on, 'cause you know we'll make it through, we'll make it.
Endeavor Communications has been your hometown telephone provider for over 60 years. By providing crystal clear voice service, super fast internet, exciting television entertainment, security systems to help keep your family safe, and IT services for home and business, Endeavor continues to be the leader of technology in our communities. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details about all Endeavor services.
Absolutely wonderful rendition of the Star Spangled Banner here at Cascade High School, where the Cascade Cadets are getting ready to face off against the Monrovia Bulldogs. Sean Walker, Pete Gasho here to call the action for you this evening. Yeah, we talked about it in our pregame, Pete. This is a phenomenal gymnasium. I love the setup of it. It's very cool, the way that this, you're kind of up and everything just kind of trickles down to the floor area. Very neat.
Again, like I said, not a bad seat in the house when you come here to see. Great place to see a high school basketball game. If you've never been here, I recommend you get out and get to this school and check out one of the basketball games this year.
You'll notice the students across the way all decked out in red. Even though their school colors are blue and black, they're doing a toy drive for Riley Hospital, which is a very cool thing for the school to do. Another awesome thing going on here tonight is we've got Operation Basketball. Channel 13's in the house. Bill Nye, the sports guy.
No, Rich Nye.
Rich Nye. Bill Nye, the science guy.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
I'm just kidding. Rich Nye, the sports guy, is in the house.
I love it. How many people know about Bill Nye, the science guy, though?
I don't know.
You have to be that certain age, you know, to know where that comes from.
I think I just proved how big of a nerd I am that I know Bill Nye, the science guy. But Rich Nye is in the house. It's very cool. You even see the student section there with newspapers. They'd rather read the newspaper than see the starting lineups. But we'll go ahead and throw them up for you. So the starting lineups for the Monrovia Bulldogs look like this. Austin Baker, he's our impact player tonight for him. Luke Smith and Trevor Eisenhu will start at the guards. Stephen Seals and Luke Sieber will be your forwards. Their head coach is Micah Elliott. 12-32 overall record. And we want to thank Endeavor Techs for their sponsorship of the starting lineups. On the other side of the court for the Cascade Cadets getting the start tonight, it's going to be Brock Stevenson, A.J. Parsons, and Evan Birch, our impact player for Cascade tonight at the guard positions. Skylar Hart is our X Factor, and Elijah Hostetler is a forward. Their head coach, Chris Dubois, 87 and 133 overall record here at Cascade. A lot of ties between the two teams, where head coach from Monrovia, Micah Elliott, was actually an assistant here underneath Coach Dubois. A little bit of tie-in. We were having fun talking with the coaches this week, and it was like the 6 degrees of separation with Kevin Bacon, because all these coaches have kind of jumped around different places and all been around all these schools that are in this area. It's pretty cool. As you see them finishing the starting lineups. Let's go ahead and take a look at our officiating crew for tonight. Tonight's IHSAA basketball officials are Del Asher, Steve Bryson, and Bill Forehand. Another cool gesture there. They all come out of the huddle and, hey, throw a T-shirt to the fans. Why not? They show up, they support you. They go crazy in the front row. We will actually have another game from Endeavor Communications. That'll be next Tuesday. It's a girls matchup. It's Cloverdale and Eminence, I believe, is playing in that matchup. Well, I'll confirm that for you here in just a little bit. We're going to get set for the tip-off here in this one. It's some Friday night basketball underway. It's a young season. Monrovia's first game. We'll see if they can work out the jitters early, but the tip belongs to Cascade. Birch with the basketball out top.
Little man-to-man going on.
There's going to be your first foul of the game. It'll be on Luke Smith. Luke, a sophomore guard, 6-footer. They look to inbounds and will. Hart with the basketball now. Get it back over to Birch, and Birch will set up the offense for Cascade. Man-to-man set up early on from Monrovia. We figure both teams will be a little man, a little pressure. We'll even see some zone tonight. They mix things up. Birch thought about the shot, puts it on the deck, scoop up, no good, rebounded by Luke Sieber. Smith will pass up on a 3. Eisenhoot will not. His shot's off, and we're going to get our first foul underneath here. Second chance points were something that we talked about as you get a look at the replay here.
Yeah, the foul right there coming over on the back was number 11, step to the line now. Seals.
And this is something the coach talked about. He did not want them to get multiple opportunities down the floor. Neither coach did. So 1-0 your score early on from Monrovia. Second free throw in and out, and Hart will come out with the rebound, and we'll get another foul.
I think they may have gotten number 11 on that also, and they do. So Seals will pick up his first.
So already 3 fouls in the game. Birch will walk it up, and they'll convert into the 2-3 zone on the second possession.
So right off the back, we've seen man-to-man. Now we're seeing a 2-3 zone. A lot of things being thrown out right away.
Hart kicks out to Birch. Birch down to the corner. Shot on its way.
Fantastic ball movement that time. Stolen. We'll get a travel.
Traveling violation will give the ball back to Monrovia.
Luke Sieber, he's only a sophomore. Goes up and he gets that rebound. And it was knocked out of his hands, so he's got to take care of the ball. Once you get that rebounding, what a move to the basket, Sean.
Good looking move there. Rebound going to come out for Hostetler. Cascade. Parsons. Dribble drive penetration, partially blocked that time. And another rebound for Sieber. He's already got 3. Tallest player on the floor, though, at 6'5". Spin move here. They're going to get him for a carry, and it's another turnover. So play a little bit sloppy early on, but it's early on in the season. Cascade has played in 2 games so far, but it's been a little over a week since they have. And now Monrovia's first game, they're going to have some growing pains as well.
Yeah, they just picked up. It's their first game tonight, and we've seen quite a few turnovers now. A couple fouls. Probably very anxious on the floor. I feel like they're playing very well on this defensive end right now.
Drive by Smith, kick back, shot up, no good. Rebounded by Smith. Back up, no good. Rebounded and put back up and in there.
2 second chance points. Seals gets the bucket. He's got all their points right now.
Yeah, all 3 points. I was just going to say the same thing.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. We think alike. Baker with the rebound on this end off the miss.
Oh, off his foot.
So the turnover there from Smith. Again, just a sophomore. Neither one of these teams with a lot of height. And when we say that, we're talking about the 6'8" players, the big post players. But they do have 6'5" Luke Sieber. He's already got 3 rebounds in the game.
He's number 22 on the floor. And he's not hard to spot out there, I can tell you that.
This shot on the way from Hart, no good.
Almost his 4th rebound.
Nice up and under that time by Skylar Hart. He's got Cascade on the board.
Skylar Hart was our X factor tonight.
He's making an impact early on here, very active. Knocks this one away. The basketball will stay with Monrovia. When talking to Coach, the one thing that Chris DuBois said is we've got to limit Baker. We've got to make it tough on him. So far, 0 shot attempts in the game. But last year versus Cascade, he went 2 for 20 in that game and only had 5 points. So they made it a rough night on him. So in his senior year here, he's going to look to bounce back tonight.
Seals took a seat for Monrovia, and John Williams came in, number 5. Handling the ball right now.
John Williams, you'll recognize that name if you've seen our coverage. He was a quarterback on the football team here at Monrovia. Nice drive that time. Scoop shot. Oh! Thought he's going to get it to go.
Did not get the kind bounce. It's got some quick feet.
Good
moves down there.
The foul was on the ground anyway, so the shot wouldn't have counted even had it gone in. Inbound to Smith. Now over to Williams. His shot on the way, no good. Birch with the rebound. Scoop shot up.
Oh.
And this is actually the foul on Luke Smith. Been looking down wrong already tonight. Luke Smith is number 10. Trevor Eisenhut is number 20. I will correct that.
Yep. Eisenhut had to go off his foot a little bit earlier.
Birch's first shot from the free throw line is good. Even us broadcasters make mistakes from time to time. I don't like to admit it, though. Second free throw for Birch, no good. Hart there trying to secure an offensive rebounds, but he'll tip it out anyway. Cascade brings a little bit of pressure. Monrovia gets it across, and it's their 6'5" center or forward, bringing it down the floor and laying it in.
He got it. Just dribbles right through the crowd. Right there on the We Endeavor replay.
How about that move?
A beautiful move.
That's a 6'5" sophomore. The future is bright for Monrovia High School. His free throw attempt to complete the three-point play is nothing but net as well. 6-3 your score now in favor of the Bulldogs. And hats off to the Monrovia Bulldogs. Fantastic football season. We saw them win regionals. Part of MTC Sports' coverage presented by Endeavor Communications. Able to beat Shenandoah in that game. They fell a week later to Evansville Mater Day.
Yes. Ripped away. Nice by John Williams.
They get it ahead. Eisenhut shot. No good. Rebounded by Hart, and Birch comes the other way.
Wide open down low. Oh, great move by Seals to really alter his shot. Woo!
Hard foul on this end. That'll be Birch. Just his first foul. You see the replay here.
Oh,
I think he really was trying to think he's going to get that block, and Sieber did a good job of holding on to it, hesitation long enough. Draw the foul.
Oh, great. Oh, can't get that one to go that time.
In and out on this end. So 1 for 2 from the line tonight for Luke Sieber. He's a 60% free throw shooter from a year ago. He gets this one to go. And then he's going to get a break. Number 24, Evan Burgess, is going to check in for him. Monrovia brings a little bit of pressure of their own. And there's an interception in the middle of the court. Monrovia is still playing football.
Seals with a great steal. Tries to get it over, I think, to, was it number 4, Austin Baker, wasn't it? Just couldn't get it there in time.
Look to inbounds here. Finds a shooter in the corner. It's Eisenhoop. 3 on the way. Book it. Trevor Eisenhoop knocks down the 3. They find Birch on the other side of the floor. He drives in. Hesitation. He gets fouled. A little hang time in the air. Steven Seals is arguing the fact he thought he went straight up that time. We'll see if the replay shows that.
Kind of got him with a body, I think. Really, his chest got into his arm. A good call.
Birch's first free throw, good.
Bad about it is that's his second foul.
Very good point. So they're going to bring Siebers right back in. That was Sieber. That's a very short break for him. That's what's good about being young. In shape. Hart with another offensive rebound. He gets blocked by Sieber, though.
Sieber, great outlet pass. Good job by Cascade to get down the floor and cover that up. Number 20, Skylar Hart.
I think it's important to note Evan Birch just 2 for 4 from the free throw line. He is 92% coming into this game. Struggling at the line here at home. John Williams run the point out at top. He's kind of used to that. Again, quarterback of the football team. Sieber puts the ball on the floor, drives, floater. Oh, good. Foul was on the ground. No shot anyway. That foul is going to be on number 43. That's Dalton Dubois. That's the head coach's son there, getting some playing time. 6'3" freshman, averages 5 points and almost 3 rebounds a game. Our own Greg Nash asked Coach Dubois, he said, your son, he's got some pretty good height on him for a freshman. This height run in the family. And Coach said, I'm 6'8".
And he said, I hope my son gets taller.
Yeah, hopefully he'll grow a few more inches. Eisenhoop back out top. Man-to-man defense from Cascade. Floater,
oh, nice.
No good.
Double team. Evan Birch came across there to alter that shot.
A reaching foul this time. Too aggressive there for Eisenhoop. They're calling it pretty tight early on, but it's consistent on both ends, and you got to like that. So as a player, as long as it's consistent, you've got to adapt, and you got to realize you can't reach. Those little ticky-tack fouls are going to start to add up. Already both teams with 5 fouls on each. We'll be shooting bonus free throws, and the first quarter's not even over yet. Good cut and pass that time.
Oh.
Brock Stevenson lays it in for Cascade. Gives Skylar Hart the assist. And that is why he's the X factor tonight. Sieber out top. Kick it over to Williams. He's being guarded by Birch. Good look this time. Williams, scoop shot. No good, and that's going to be Birch's second foul. Going to send John Williams to the free throw line. Last year, John struggled a little bit from the line, though. Just a 56% free throw shooter a year ago.
Yeah, Birch with his second foul. He'll take a seat now. And like you said, we're starting to get into the bonus. Getting real close.
Williams' second attempt now. This one out as well. Rebounded by Brock Stevenson. He'll head the other way for Cascade. Good look-ahead pass, but unfortunately Austin Gates wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, definitely a good try down there. It just was not ready.
Again, important to note, they have a 4-point lead right now, but Austin Baker, the leading scorer on the team from a year ago, has not taken a shot. That shot off the mark. Rebounded DuBois, we're heading the other way. Fade away. No good. Siebert with another rebound. Both teams pretty patient, though. I haven't seen any bad shots tonight. They've been working their offense pretty well, Pete.
Yeah, both teams seem to be patient. They've taken a couple chances, but nothing that really wasn't unexpected. Really, they were good passes, just players just not ready for them.
Yeah. This ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay on this end. A.J. Parsons is going to check back into the game for Cascade. Heads up, move that time. Siebert, turnaround.
Woo! How about that?
Big first quarter for him with 6 points. He averaged just 7 points per game a year ago.
I think he really feels like down there that nobody can stop him. He has the height, and he's trying to take advantage of it. But he's got to be careful not to get any fouls on this end, and that's what he does. He gets his knee out there. It's really not the best foul, that you want to get clear out there.
It is awesome sometimes to watch how a player grows from one year to the next, and you never know quite what they're going to get. But you can tell when a player's put in some work in the offseason.
Oh!
You're going to get a bucket at the buzzer. It's a 3. They are calling it good. And just like that, it's 12-9. Cuts the lead in half with one shot. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this.
Endeavor eTex provides outstanding IT and computer-related services for your home or business. Whether you need a simple home PC tune-up or a large-scale network installation for your business or your municipality, Endeavor eTex is your final destination for all of your IT needs. Maintenance agreements are available and services open to members and non-members alike. Call 1-877-524-9109 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details.
12-9 your score as we get set for the start of the second quarter here. Monrovia leading Cascade in this one. Tonight's game brought to you by Endeavor Communications, your hometown telephone provider for over 60 years, providing popular telephone calling features, super fast, high-speed internet, quality TV programming for your entire family, security protection for your home and business, and medical alert systems to help your loved one live independently. They also have their IT services, help you diagnose your PC. And,
I love super fast internet.
There you go.
Nothing like it.
Super fast internet's where it's at. That first quarter was super fast.
Uh-oh. Looks like we got the travel by Sieber. Didn't get the ball down first.
Evidently his feet shuffling with it. Weren't fast enough that time. Referee saw that one.
I tell you what, he looks like he can grow another foot. He's a tall young man.
Dangerous pass that time. No foul on the play. Monrovia is going to come out with a steal. John Williams with the basketball. He finds Eisenhoot. Good move to the bucket.
Oh, man.
Left it just a little short. Parsons.
What a great drive in. Good kick back.
Parsons with it out top. He'll be hounded by Eisenhoot. He makes a great backdoor cut.
Beautiful.
Or pass to Skylar Hart.
Skylar Hart is having a great game.
Just like that, the steal gives Cascade the ball back. Hart's going to let it fly again.
There you go. Hey, why not? Yeah. Nobody's going to come out. I'm shooting it.
How about that? Change of events. 14-12 your score. He's on fire right now. 5 points in the first quarter, 5 points in the second quarter. Timeout's going to be a full timeout. We'll step aside. We'll take a break. When we come back, more basketball.
Everybody needs a helping hand. Take a look Tell me what can I do to be?
Hey, let me get that for you.
Everybody needs a helping out. If that ain't what it's all about, tell me what.
Thank you, young man.
What can I
No problem.
What can I do today?
Courtesy. Pass it on.
I got it.
A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Good shot of the student section here at Cascade High School. Right now the Cadets with a 14-12 lead, coming off some hot shooting from Skylar Hart. Hit a 3 to end the first quarter. He's already got 5 points here in the second quarter. Feeling it tonight. There's a good look at that backdoor cut. That Princeton offense they've installed in the offseason. That's exactly what it's designed to do. If you're watching us live online tonight, we appreciate you tuning in. The TV replay will be next Tuesday through Sunday on Endeavor Communications Channel 3 at 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. It'll also be on a new channel, channel number 25, the ISC. And that'll play Monday at noon and 7:30 p.m. Cascade looks like they got new life here. That shot really energized them at the end of the first quarter. Rebound by Seals. He's doing a good job on the glass tonight already with 4 rebounds. Bad pass there, though, taken away. Brock Stevenson coming the other way. Seeing some scrappiness out of these Cadets. They're going to get a foul out front. We'll see who this one's on. It's going to be on number 4. That's going to be on Austin Baker, his first foul. However, it's a 17 foul, so Skylar Hart's going to go to the free throw line with an opportunity to earn a couple here. Perfect on the season so far, 5 for 5. And he knocks down the first to stay perfect. He's not worried about the broadcaster's jinx, Pete.
That doesn't bother him. Boom.
Gets them both. Good looking free throws. What a game he's having, too. 12 points already. Only averaging 8 coming in. You hate to say only. He averages 8 coming in. He's got 12 already. Getting ready to add a couple more, though. He's going to go to the free throw line.
He's having a game.
He's doing a little bit of everything tonight. I don't have his steal stats, but I know he's got at least 3 so far. He's got 4 rebounds and 12 points. That's some good work.
Yeah, just in the first half here.
So again, Cascade in the bonus. This shot, no good. His first miss on the season. Eisenhuth going to check back into the game from Monrovia. I think Coach DuBois noticed the game that Luke Sieber was having early on, and he didn't waste a lot of time to bring Dalton into the game, Dalton DuBois. That's kind of calmed Luke Sieber down just a little bit. Williams in the corner. Good job to get out of trouble there. Traveling violation on Sieber. So we wonder if we'd see a little bit of rust. So a little bit of rust you can tell right now on Monrovia. Again, somebody like John Williams, they got to come in right away. They got to get 5 practices in, I believe, and try to get into basketball shape. Football shape and basketball shape are 2 completely different things. Not only that, but your body's got to heal a little bit.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Timeout going to be taken on this side by Coach DuBois. It's going to be a full timeout, so we'll step aside as well. 17-12 your score. The home team leading this one by 5.
New from Endeavor Communications, a hometown telephone provider for over 60 years, Business Phone Solutions, making businesses accessible anytime, anywhere, on any device. Increase your office efficiencies while reducing costs with a reliable phone system that delivers superior voice clarity and convenient calling features. Endeavor Business Phone Solutions offers a low set monthly fee and a reliable nationwide IP network for businesses of any size. Call today for a free quote at 1-844-3-HOSTED.
17-12 your score, 5:27 in the second quarter. Well, IHSAA boys basketball action here on Endeavor Communications. Good shot of the band. Look at him over there in the corner again. This is a phenomenal gymnasium. This is really cool. It's so cool that when I said it's really cool. Say it's cool, man. You got to say cool, you know?
It is cool in here. I can't do it, though.
It's cool, man.
I don't have enough coolness in me to say cool.
That was the last ounce I had, and I just gave it to you. Skylar Hart will inbound the basketball. Birch with it right now. Evan coming into the game averaging 14 points per game. He's only got 2 in this one. That's because Skylar Hart's been stepping up and playing tough, and another 3 on the way. Just missed that one. Good rebound by Du Bois. Offensive rebound to give him a second chance here. Birch will set it back up out top. Birch thought about the 3. Monrovia in that 2-3 zone. Hard on the baseline, shot on the way. Just misses here. It's going to be out of bounds off of Birch. Monrovia the basketball. Now, last year in this game when these two teams played against each other was Luke Sieber with 9 points as a freshman versus Cascade. They had a good game, and he got off to a good start here early in this one with 6 points and 4 rebounds. But right now it's the turnover bug that's plaguing Monrovia. Monrovia stays in that 2-3 zone. Good pass in the interior. You get an open shot just like that from the outside. Off the mark, Sieber with the rebound. There's going to be a foul over here, though. And that may be Steven Seals' 3rd foul. It is.
Yeah, that was rough. Foul on Seals. He went to block out, and he got himself going backwards that time. I probably don't know if you can see it on the replay or not. He does a good job of blocking out, but he gets his butt into him, you know, and he gets himself going backwards, and when he's going backwards, it forces, I believe it was Birch, to kind of fall down a little bit also, and the referee got him for a push. Or I'm sorry, number 24.
So Ty Comer will go to the free throw line. He'll knock down his first. Second one in and out. Tipped around by Monrovia. A couple players on the same team fighting over the basketball. You like the aggressiveness, though.
Yep. I think Coach will applaud that.
Find Comer. Back out to Du Bois. Again, our 2 impact players for tonight. Been quiet in this one. Du Bois, good position down low. Unable to get it to go, but the second effort, tip will get it.
Get the tip in. Nice.
4 rebounds for the freshman off the bench tonight. Good pass this time. And a lay-in by Smith.
Fantastic job by Smith. Using his body to help block out the defender. Gets him going backwards and lays it in.
Monrovia going to bring some 3/4 court pressure here. Cascade able to handle it. And they'll fall back into that 2-3 zone. Parsons going to travel. The 20-14, you score 6-point lead right now for the home team. They called it a red out night tonight. Everybody rocking the red clothing. See a lot of Santa hats in. Obviously, Christmas just a few weeks away. My Christmas shopping is about 98% done. You're going to get a foul going the other way as the freshman steps in and takes the charge. That'll be the second foul on Luke Sieber. You gotta love that when the young man steps in there and does it. That's when he's the coach's son, because I bet you he probably gets yelled at more than anybody else in practice. I know when I coach, my daughters always do.
Think that practice makes it to the home?
Every once in a while. Hart, good spin move, up and under, and it's in.
Little kiss off the glass. Nice.
Using the left hand that time, too. Pretty shot. Eisenhut outside. Finds Williams. Now they got the numbers.
Oh,
good pass
beautiful
there.
pass.
Burgess will lay it in, and that lead back to 6 points. Shot on the way. Off the mark. Hart with the tip. Rebound. Puts it back up and in. You want to talk about a motor? This hasn't shut off.
He is on it.
If you're coach tonight, you're hoping that tank don't run on empty at all. He's playing hard. Rebound by Parsons. Monrovia will go to the man.
And he did. He shuffled his feet right before he dribbled the basketball.
Those are things that you'll learn, though, as a young man, especially as a freshman already, 6'3".
And that's
your body's growing and changing. And your feet are getting bigger. It's hard to not be a little bit clumsy time to time.
It was a good call.
I got normal-sized feet and trip over them all the time. Shot in the corner. Off the mark, rebound. Here comes Cascade. Stevenson, little hesitation, just goes ahead and lays it in. Now it's a 10-point lead. Monrovia came out early. They actually led at 12-11. But since then, a huge run.
I think at one time it was even more than that.
Yeah, they were
10
up
4s, 10-6.
Yeah, they were up bigger, but that was their last lead, was a 12-11 score.
Yeah, that was it.
Traveling violation on Parsons.
You can see that we're very early in the year for both of these teams. A lot of these mistakes now. Teams will clean that up as they get going. Coaches will fix stuff in practice.
Monrovia patient with the basketball. Under a minute to go here in the first half. For a first half that is just absolutely flown by. We'll have a halftime show headed your way, so stay tuned at the half. We'll recap some of the scores and highlights. Good turnaround jumper by Eisenhut, but off the mark. He gets it back, lets it fly again. Going to be fouled this time after he let go of the basketball, but it's still going to be a shooting foul here. Going to be on Comer. Eisenhut last year, a 67% free throw shooter. Averaged a little over 7 points per game. That free throw gives him 4 points early on here tonight. The shot up and good. He's going to stay at the free throw line. That shot was on a 3 attempt.
I thought it was.
Another opportunity.
There you go.
It's good. 3 for 3 from the line. That's a good way to cut into that lead. Now it's only 7. You can get a stop here and get another bucket before the end of the half. You definitely have a little bit of a momentum swing. Dubois lets it fly. He's off the mark. Seaver with the rebound.
Got numbers.
Going to put it up. And he's going to be fouled, so Burgess will go to the line. Almost lost
We
it there.
Endeavor replay. Yeah, he did, didn't he? Kind of brought it down to his side. Looked like he was struggling to hang on to it towards the end there.
Gets that one to go.
Boy, these are big baskets at the end here. The clock stopped. Able to crawl their way right back into this one. It was looking ugly for a while. That was a big miss. Oh, they could have put that back in.
Cascade with the ball, they'll hold for the final shot. They lead by 6.
You almost would have thought that they'd like to see Monrovia that time dribble it out and just hold for this last shot.
Hart falls down, just tries to loft it up. It's really the only thing he had to do at that point in time once he went down.
And I'm surprised it didn't go in.
Right? Almost everything else he's put up tonight has. 26-20 your score at the half. Again, we'll take a quick break. Stay tuned. Halftime show headed your way.
So they hand he goes. He's got a hole. Touchdown.
See Butler with the steal. Run out.
Throw down to second base. Tag applied. Payoff pitch. He finds Richardson. Strike 3 call.
It's good if it goes.
On and over. People still got
I'm the greatest hitter in the world! Strike 1. I'm the greatest hitter in the world! Strike 2. I'm the greatest hitter in the world! Strike 3. Wow. I'm the greatest pitcher in the world! Yes!
Optimism. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Enjoy the freedom of independent living with Endeavor's medical alert system. Contact emergency help or a loved one directly through the water-resistant two-way voice pendant. It's as easy as pressing a button to call for help in and around your home. The medical alert system is easy to use and connects directly to your landline telephone. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details. Endeavor Communications, we help protect what you cherish most.
It's halftime here at Cascade High School, brought to you by Endeavor East Shield Security Solutions. Give them a call at 1-800-922-6677. Protect your home, your family. They've even got medical monitoring. Sean Walker P. Gasho here to talk about the first half of basketball that literally has flown by. It's been a turbo speed quarter, speed half, as it just moved on very quickly. It started out early with Monrovia kind of coming out, gaining the lead. They had the lead 12-11, and after that, it became a 14-9 run for Cascade, and that now lead this one by 6, P.
Yeah, what a definitely that first half just flew by. For Monrovia, the good has been number 22, Luke Sieber, the sophomore. Just doing a fantastic job out there tonight. He's made a few mistakes here, but man, the young man can dribble, drive. I mean, he can shoot it from the outside. He's showing that he can do just a little bit of everything. He's got a beautiful shot when he's able to work down low. Cascade had a little fix for that. They brought in a young man, another freshman. You got 2 young guys down low there going at it, which has been a lot of fun to see. Number 43, Dalton Dubois. So we're Cascade, number 20. Skylar Hart, the senior. I don't know. I had him for like 16 points. You got the points.
17, yeah.
17 points. He's having a fantastic job tonight. Monrovia, they need to start taking care of the ball. Try to get some more. Stop making turnovers, some mistakes, and maybe they need to try a little bit more of that pressure, and maybe go back to some of that man-to-man that we saw them start out with earlier. For Cascade, I'm kind of, I'd like to see Evan Birch get back involved again. Try to find a way to get him out there. And because right now they're talking about Skylar Hart in that locker room. He's just a go-getter right now. I'm sure that coach would like somebody on his team to start playing that well and that aggressive.
You're absolutely right. And what set the tone for Skylar was his energy. It was his energy and his effort early on that really got things going. And so once you start getting those and you start getting some high motor plays and doing some of that cleanup, that janitorial stuff they talk about.
There you go.
And then you see a shot go, boom, it's on, because you get in a rhythm, you get in a flow, and you start tearing it up.
Yeah,
that's exactly what he's doing. 17 points, 5 rebounds in the first half.
Doing a good job, and also for Cascade, they're doing a good job on Austin Baker right now. I'm not sure how many points that he has, but I've not seen him make a shot yet.
0.
Okay, that's
why I was only taking 1.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So 0 points for Austin Baker. Again, averaged 8 points per game last year. As a senior here, they felt him pretty much shotless and scoreless at this point in time. So you're right. We're looking at our impact players, Evan Birch, Austin Baker, and neither one really got too much going early on. Birch with 2 points. Both of those came from the free throw line. So we'll see. We'll see how the second half shakes out. To complete some of the scoring from Monrovia, they're being led in scoring right now by Trevor Eisenhout with 6 points, and Luke Sieber, who also has 6 points. He also has 6 rebounds to go along with that. On the other side of the court, it's pretty much the Skylar Hart show, 17 points. Brock Stevenson has 4. A couple other guys chipped in with 1 and 2. That's it. There's your scoring tally pretty much. And when Skylar Hart's a one-man wrecking crew right now, you can get away with that in the first half. But we'll see what the adjustments are made. Let's take a quick break in our halftime show. When we come back, I think we got some highlights from the first half. We'll show you some of those. So stay tuned.
Endeavor eShield gives you peace of mind that your home, family, and business are safe. eShield provides burglar protection, leak detection, carbon monoxide, smoke and heat detection, and asset protection to secure your valuables. And of course, there's 24/7 monitoring. Total Connect Remote Services controls your system through your smartphone, tablet, or any other wireless device. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details. Endeavor Communications. We protect what you cherish most.
We're getting killed on the boards. This is your territory, Grimson. Do your job.
Grimson. Hello? Oh, hi, honey. Now? All right. The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water. Down came the rain.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you too, sweetheart.
Love. Pass it on from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Wait, it's over. You kidding me? Touchdown! Let's go!
Are you a fan of exciting action, great sporting atmosphere, and good displays of sportsmanship?
I am definitely a fan.
High school sports, pure spirit, pure sport, pure entertainment value. Are you a fan of amazing spirit, incredible drama, and affordable ticket prices?
I'm definitely a fan.
High school sports, pure spirit, pure sport, pure entertainment value.
Watch TV Everywhere is a value-added entertainment option which gives Endeavor television subscribers the ability to watch TV programs on their PC, laptop, tablet, or smartphone. When you subscribe to an Endeavor TV package, you receive select TV programming that is available in that package free of charge. You can view Watch TV Everywhere program just about anywhere. All you need is an internet or Wi-Fi connection. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details about Watch TV Everywhere.
Welcome back here to the Endeavor eShield Security Solutions halftime show. Again, give them a call, 1-800-922-6677. They can take care of all your home security, business, or medical or needs. How about that? I believe we got some highlights from the first half. We could cue those up and run through them for you. That would be fantastic. It's a shot from the corner there. It was a 3-ball early on from Trevor Eisenhout. Monrovia got out to a good start. Nice little bucket there from Brock Stevenson, one of his 2 baskets on the night. This was a pretty backdoor cut that really kind of got Skylar Hart going. Again, that Princeton offense, when it works, man, it's a beautiful thing to watch. Here they didn't guard him first quarter. Let it fly. but knock it down. And here in the second quarter, he came out right on top of things again. Just a nice spin move in the lane. He knocks down the 2. Monrovia with a good backdoor cut themselves. It was a lay-in there by Evan Burgess. Again, Hart trying to crash the glass, tips it to himself, puts it up and in. A fantastic first half for that young man. He even had another three-pointer there that they didn't show. They got things going. Again, 17 points for him in the basketball game, well above the season average. Averages 8 points per game coming in, 4 rebounds per game coming in. Already tonight, 17 points and 5 boards. He's eclipsed those totals and done a good job at the free throw line as well, going 3 for 4 there at the line. So for Monrovia, Pete, you talked about you wanted to see him come back out in that man-to-man defense, maybe some more, apply some more pressure.
I'd like to see a little bit more pressure, you know. I mean, Cascade struggled with a little bit of that pressure earlier in the game, and right now I think they've done a little bit of they've pressed a little bit and went to a little bit of man-to-man. I'd like to see a little bit more, see if they can cause a few more turnovers, try to get themselves back into the game that way.
And that's going to do it for our East Shield Security halftime show. But the good thing is our third quarter is brought to you by East Shield Security, by Endeavor Communications. Provide security protection for your home or business, powered by quality Honeywell products. Endeavor East Shield helps protect what you cherish most, providing burglary and intrusion, fire, smoke, and carbon monoxide protection, flood detection, video monitoring, home and energy management. Give them a call at 1-800-922-6677. I want to thank Endeavor Communications for having us here tonight to cover this basketball game. I'm sure that all the viewers, whether they be online or at home watching the tape, delayed replay to TV, enjoy it as well. Again, those times that we're going to replay this basketball game. On Channel 25 on the ISC, it'll be at Monday at noon and 7:30 p.m. Or you can see it on Endeavor Channel 3 Tuesday through Sunday at 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. So plenty of opportunities to watch the replay of this basketball game if you desire. Cascade will come out with the basketball first. Birch being hounded. There's some pressure early on. Finds Hart. Hart, cross-court pass tip. Parsons secures it, goes up and lays it in. First basket tonight for A.J. Parsons. There's going to be a foul, a little too aggressive. It's going to be on Elijah Hostetler. That's his third foul. He was out a lot in that first half due to foul trouble. We're having 2 fouls, plus Dalton DuBois did a good job early on. They're going to get a turnover here on Monrovia. Entering into the backcourt, but I think they're saying that he hadn't established himself into the backcourt with the basketball first, maybe? Over and back call. Brock Stevenson going to take a timeout.
Doesn't like the start.
Yeah, coach going to get a 30-second timeout here and talk to the guys. Make sure they understand. I mean, they're only 30 seconds out of coming out of the locker room, but you're right, Pete. He saw something that he didn't like.
Yeah. There's something right away he wanted to make an adjustment on, and he wanted to get to it pretty quick.
Elijah Hostetler picked up his third foul. He goes to the bench. We got to see a good look at the freshman, Dalton DuBois. 2 points and 5 rebounds there in the first half. I'm sure we'll be seeing some more of him here in the second half. But right now, they're going with Austin Gates. Junior forward, 6 foot. Stevenson will walk it across. 2-3 zone for Monrovia, but it is a quick trapping 2-3 zone, trying to get out on the ball handlers. And just like that, they create a turnover.
Now they just got to take care of the ball here.
Eisenhout step back, just short. Rebounded by Birch. Good look ahead. Layup off the mark. Rebounded by Birch.
Second chance points.
Give him a couple rebounds and a bucket for his effort.
There you go.
4 points and 4 birds for Evan now. And that's what you do right there, Pete, when you maybe not getting as many shot opportunities because you got another player that's hot. You got to find another way to contribute.
That's right.
Evan misses a free throw again, though, struggling from the line. They're going to get another turnover here. So Sieber, after that great first quarter, held scoreless in the second quarter. Picking up a handful of turnovers now. Birch, no panic when the pressure comes. They get it to the corner. Hart thought about the three. Goes baseline, kick out, shot on its way.
Oh, wow.
Why not set up a teammate? A.J. Parsons knocks it down. He's got 5 points in the quarter. Laying on the other end, that's Luke Smith. 33-22, fast-paced action. Hart loses it this time. So the pressure from Monrovia is creating a little bit of turnovers, but they've got to be able to turn them into points on the other end. Look at this ball movement here, though. Good heads-up play by Hart.
Had his teammate hold his hand up. Said, hey, spot me over here. Little wave. Good pass. 3-ball right on the way.
Williams with the basketball. Finds a cutting Smith, who can't handle the pass. Baker and Birch get tied up on the ground, and there's our impact players. Basketball going to stay this way. But look to inbounds. He gets it into Eisenhuth. They go right back to him. That's a good inbounds play.
Oh, what a great move inside.
A lot of times you forget about that guy throwing the ball in. He steps right back in, and he's already in good position on the block.
Nice little inbounds play. Boy, he goes up strong. Hits off the back of the rim.
Sieber knocks down the free throw. That was Evan Birch's third foul. So we'll see if they make a change for him here.
Birch has struggled here tonight.
They do. They go to a little bit taller lineup now, Pete.
And sometimes it's just not your night, you know.
They bring DuBois back into the game. In the middle floor. Back out to Hart. Good pass that time, but they're going to get a traveling violation on the outside.
Dalton DuBois has played very well when he's come into this game, and that's all you can ask for from a freshman. Come in, just do what we ask you to do, take care of the ball, don't do any turnovers, make any mistakes. You can get that out of a freshman. You got, one heck of a teammate there.
Yeah, and a lot of future potential.
Sure, that's it.
Eisenhuth drives, he's going to get a foul. I think this will go against DuBois. So it's going to send Eisenhuth to the line.
And it probably doesn't hurt. He's a coach's son, which he's
means he's been around the game.
Yeah, he's been around the game. He knows how to play. It's a big difference there.
A lot of times with the coaches' kids, it's not usually the talent you got to question. It's the just putting it all together.
It's the
they know it up
smarts.
top. They have the IQ. It's
Yeah.
translating it out on the court.
We've seen it with Dan Dokic's son when we saw him play. He's a very smart kid.
Off the mark, tipped. Fight for it on the ground. Loose basketball, and Cascade comes out. Stevenson, a scrappy little guard in there. 3 rebounds. Good backdoor cut. Boy, that's a good pass there, too. Again, understanding where to go with the basketball against the zone. Pass. There's the layup.
Oh, how can you miss that? Oh, it was too easy. Too easy.
Sometimes that basket, your eyes get big.
Austin Gage, I think it's like he didn't realize how open he was. I think he felt like somebody's going to either crash into me here in a second. He had to.
Eisenhuth out top.
That was rough.
Gonna let a 3 fly.
Oh.
Off the mark.
Great rebound.
Brock Stevenson will walk it up. Man-to-man defense from Monrovia. Switching things up a little bit. Parsons taking advantage, gets into the lane. Unable to get the basket to go, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Austin Baker's going to pick up the foul. Tight. Slapped him with the hand.
This is Baker's second foul.
Baker struggled.
Sorry, that's his third foul.
Yeah, they got him down for, I thought it was his second also, but when I looked up at the scoreboard, they put a 3 up there.
A.J. Parsons with 6 points in the game. They've all come here in the third quarter. A little over 4 minutes on your clock. Misses a second. Eisenhout tracks down the rebound. Good pass. Williams, jumper. Nope, but Sieber's there. And he makes a little heads-up play that time. Keeps it alive.
Yeah, John Williams found himself, again, wide open with nobody on him. It looked like, it caught him off guard, too. As much pressure these guys have been bringing to each other tonight.
To get it in. Kick out. Williams going to elect to not shoot the open jumper that time. Eisenhout's not going to pass one up, though. Battle inside. Seals
plays. He's a go-getter.
And he's been hampered by foul trouble early on as well.
Yep, he has.
But still 3 points and 5 rebounds in limited action for him.
He makes the most out of his minutes when he's on the floor.
That pass off the mark. Monrovia basketball. Up next from Monrovia, we'll take on Plainfield on December 6th. Again, we showed you that graphic in our pregame show, how many games they've got packed in, like 5 games in 7 days. They're going to get reacclimated to basketball really quickly here for the Bulldogs. Smith looks inside to Seals.
There's one way to quiet a team from yelling air ball.
Make your next one.
That's make your next one. That's right.
This rebound off the mark. Seals going to go back, or shot off the mark, rebounded by Austin Gates. And
here's Seals again. He's right back in it. Looking over at Coach.
They'll get it inbound to Eisenhout. Right back down to Siebert. He goes through a defender. He's going to go to the free throw line. We'll see who they get the foul on here. It's either Dubois in front or somebody from behind.
Boy had a better first quarter than he's had this third quarter here.
Siebert knocks it down. He's 3 for 3 from the line here in the quarter.
Little frustration there when he slammed his hands on the floor, but again, freshman, get that once in a while.
Off the mark there. Track down. Cascade.
I'm telling you, it's getting a little rough. It is getting a little rough.
These are getting just a little chippy here. That's what you get that with familiar opponents.
Yeah. Eisenhout. These blockouts, That's why I wish we had 3 plays so we could have a camera on everywhere so you can see the action, because sometimes we miss some of the stuff that's really good.
Including the fans yelling from the stands. Dubois.
Oh, nice pass.
Shot on the way.
I'd love to see that. Nice fight for it, Dubois. There you go.
We'll go the other way.
Nice little no-looker in the corner.
.44 on your clock. It's a 7-point lead right now. Cascade over Monrovia. Siebert thought about the 3. Drive. Shot in the lane. No good. They're going to say that was tipped out by Skylar Hart. So it's going to stay here with Monrovia.
Burgess had position underneath. Jumped up too soon, and it It did win off the defender.
A little cross-court dangerous pass.
Well, guess who's there?
20 on 20 that time. You don't need 20/20 vision to see it either.
Not to know who it is.
Saber, good spin on the baseline.
Oh,
pretty floater.
That was pretty.
You saw that one coming. I'll tell you, with his height and his ability, he's going to have some teams looking at him. Let's see a college basketball future for that young man.
Good footwork. Back to that 2-3 defense again, Sean.
Switch it up every couple times down the floor and keep your offensive opponent on it. Slow him down a little bit from time to time.
Nice pass.
Miss, tips it back up, gets his own rebound. Back up and in.
I like that. Strong with both hands. Goes up and lays it in off the glass.
And that draws, he's a freshman. Chant from the fans. Sieber cut down the lane.
Oh, got a block
by Birch. They're going to get a late whistle here, but I think they're going to call it on Birch. And if they did, that's number 4.
Yeah. That's tough. Our impact player is going to have to take a seat now till probably late in the 4th.
Sieber goes back to the line.
Sieber's been at the line a lot tonight.
It's like he's living there.
Yeah. He's camped out.
His 8th free throw attempt that he just shot. This will be number 9. He's only missed 2.
Monrovia in general has done a very good job getting to the line. Nice job of rebounding that time. It'll be knocked out, and it'll stay down this way for the team in green.
You know, I'll be honest right now. I know it's a 6-point lead for Cascade, but it seems like Monrovia is working a little bit harder. They're outworking them here in the 3rd quarter. It's just not translating on the scoreboard at the moment.
I feel like they're playing definitely. You feel like you have a different 5 on the floor than what you had in that first half.
Right.
Less mistakes, taking care of the ball, listening to coach, doing those little things. You're in this game, you know. I mean, you're only in the 3rd quarter, so take your time, make your shots.
Eisenhuth, good dribble in the lane, scoop shot up.
There you
good.
go.
Pretty move by Trevor. He's in double figures now with 10. And they'll pick up pressure.
I like this.
It's been a quiet 3rd quarter for Hart after the big first half, but what a beautiful pass there.
There you exposed the sophomore on the floor.
You can have a quiet
He lost his
quarter
man.
when A.J. Parsons is having a loud one. He's got 8 points here in the 3rd.
I think they got number 12 on that one, Sean.
2, they're going to say Stevenson. Brock.
Oh, is that Stevenson? Okay.
Monrovia will inbound on the sideline here. 6-point lead. Chance to cut it. This time Eisenhuth not even giving him the opportunity. He's going to go way down the court. He's not even going to let him try to tell him he's got a backcourt violation.
Oh, almost
Gamble
stole
on
it
steal,
away.
Yeah. Shot in the corner. It looked like it was
Wow,
tipped.
rainbow.
Doesn't matter. It goes in anyway. It might have been blocked into the hoop. 6 points now for Burgess.
I seen lightning come out of the sky after that one.
Don't bring any more rain. Shot on the other end.
Another one.
And they knock it down over here. So 24.
Oh, baby.
24 answers on the other end. 41-35. They cut the lead. They turn around with 3 on the other end, push it right back to 6, and that's where we stand. 4th quarter headed your way right after the break.
Endeavor eTechs provides outstanding IT and computer-related services for your home or business. Whether you need a simple home PC tune-up or a large-scale network installation for your business or your municipality, Endeavor eTechs is your final destination for all of your IT needs. Maintenance agreements are available and services open to members and non-members alike. Call 1-877-524-9109 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details.
Welcome back to Cascade High School, home of the Cadets. Sean Walker and Pete Gasho here.
Yeah, fourth quarter brought to us tonight by Endeavor Techs. If you need some help with the PC or diagnostic repair, give them a call. Check them out on the website at weendeavor.com. Here is a look at the way that quarter ended.
Look at that.
3 on the way, bringing some rain.
Rainbow!
Knocks it down. Anything you can do, I can do better. Same number on the back of the jersey, same result.
I'd love to see the bottom of that net. Poof.
We're going to look at that one again. If you look at the end of this, you see it right here. He gives you the 3.
I saw it come out of there. I didn't want to mention it, but I saw it.
Got to like it. 41-35. That's why it's Indiana High School basketball. Steal going the other way, and a steal coming back this way, and a steal going the other way, and a steal going back this way. Skylar Hart.
Ooh,
foul,
big
Hart.
Foul.
Ooh. Williams going to go help him up. That's a good sign of sportsmanship. I like that. He was going for the basketball. Hopefully Skylar's all right. They'll try to shake the effects off on this one. And there he is. He's going for the block on the replay. Getting quarterback on the football team. He's still in football mode. You're allowed to do those kind of things in football.
I think, being a quarterback, you get tired of linebackers running into you.
Yeah.
Maybe it's time you want to put a body on somebody. Of course, this is that non-contact sport that we're watching.
19 points now for Skylar Hart as he approaches that 20-point plateau. 43-35, 8-point game. Here on Endeavor Communications. And if you guys are loving the coverage that Endeavor's bringing you, give them a call. Let them know how much you enjoy it. You never know, they may bring you more. 3-pointer on the way, knocked down by Luke Smith. He's got 7 points now. It's getting to be a balanced scoring sheet up and down both sides. Eisenhout dives on the floor, jump ball.
Possession to go over to Cascade, but nice job.
Gotta love the effort. And then the Monrovia fans on this side of the court, on the same side that we are. Give that young man an ovation. Up next for Cascade, December 6th, they'll be at Covenant Christian.
I'm sorry, the possession went over too.
Monrovia, so he gets rewarded for the effort. There you go.
Not bad. Oh, nice inbound.
Yeah, they get it in hard, a little too aggressive that time on the inbound defense. And I think that's going to put them into the bonus here. It will. That's going to send Evan Burgess to the line. They'll shoot free throws the rest of the way. You're a big fan of this, but you got to take advantage of it, Pete.
You got to make them when you get to the line. That's the key right there. Stop the clock, make your free throws.
Does not. Rebound secured by Parsons. Don't need to rush. You got the lead in this one. Take your time, get a good shot. They're going to give it a 5-second count. And Coach DuBois is upset with the official on that one. I don't think he felt like that the defense was close enough there. But again, if you see the official count, somebody's got to yell out. They got to move the basketball.
Yeah, Micah Elliott, he slaps his player on the butt there, says, good job, way to get out there. He was counting, I think, for the referee.
They're helping him out.
He was behind him saying, 1, 2.
This shot on the way. Eisenhout just a little short again. Skylar Hart pushing down the floor. Fancy dribbling. Oh, thought we were going to get an and one. He's going to the line for 2. Let's look at that replay again. Did you see that dribbling?
That was tricky.
Look, he had a yo-yo on his hands. Watch this. Whoop.
Whoop, round the back.
And a little scoop shot after I draw the foul.
Come on, Skylar. You got to finish those for us. Put you on the highlights.
There you go. Back to the line where he's been very successful tonight, and he continues that streak. Six of 7 for the line tonight for Skylar Hart.
Boy takes a seat, and Hostetler comes in, number 33.
And his playing time tonight limited by the early foul trouble. See if he can get back into the rhythm out here. One of the normal starters in Elijah Hostetler. Shot in the lane. It's Luke Smith, and it's a pretty one. He's got 9 points, approaching double figures now. Backdoor cut. Hostetler tried to get the shot up. We're going to call it a traveling violation, coming down with the basketball. 5-point lead. Williams is going to check back in. Eisenhout will get a break.
Seals comes in.
And here comes Steven Seals. He'll give Burgess a spell. Stevenson looking for an inbound. There it is. Shot in the corner.
Oh,
in and
man.
out.
In and out.
Baker down here in the corner. He was open on that one. Teammates missed him. Sieber off the side of the backboard. Gonna go the other way. A little bit of a force that time.
Yeah. Looking to make something happen. Not a bad move, but he got himself too far out.
You'd rather see him pull up there and shoot a controlled jump shot from that distance. Nice defense from Monrovia, though. Again, they keep trying to cut into this lead. It seems like it keeps hovering around that 5-point mark. Hart misses a 3. Williams.
Good rebound.
And they're going to call a foul on Hostetler for the reach.
Boy, he can't catch a break tonight, can he?
No, he even looked at coach and said, I got my hands on the basketball. But I think he also had an arm around him as well.
I'm going to tell you what, right now, my vote for best uniforms this year has got to be for Cascade, though. I love those shoes.
I want a pair.
I love those shoes, man.
How do we make that happen? Hart with the rebound. Again, 21 points in tonight's game. He has been handling the scoring load. Between him and A.J. Parsons.
Oh, gosh. Was a good pass, too. Good thought.
You know, what a job, though, that Cascade has done. Austin Baker has not attempted a shot. He had 20 shot attempts last year. Only went 2 for 20. Had 5 points scoreless here tonight.
Coach was concerned about him, said he can go off at any moment, and he's dangerous wherever he's at on the floor. But tonight, just not able to get into that offensive rhythm.
Drive by Smith, blocked by Hart. On the floor trying to keep it alive.
Oh!
And they're going to say that
it
it's
came off his
actually all
forearm.
from Monrovia.
Take a look on the replay right here. Ball goes up, gets blocked behind.
It does go off the forearm there, but does Hart touch it again? And he does not.
I can't see it. Doesn't look like he's touched it, and the ball had already hit the floor.
Good point, Pete. Good point. Good eye, too.
And I think the Monrovia crowd saw him hit it after the ball had come up off the out-of-bounds floor.
Eisenhout blocked by Hart. What has he not done tonight?
I don't know. He's done everything. Assists. He's had it all.
Man, I can't wait to go back and look at the full stat sheet again. I'm just keeping points and rebounds to the best of my ability. This young man has gotten 2 blocks on the back-to-back trips. I know he's got at least 4 or 5 steals in the game, a handful of assists. Stat sheet stuffer.
Well, you'd like to have a couple more hearts on your team like that.
Well, I'll tell you, if we were playing fantasy basketball tonight, you'd want to have Skylar Hart on your team because he's racking the points up for you. Shot at the line, good by Smith.
Cascade with 9 team fouls. Monrovia with only 5.
Good fourth quarter here for Smith, trying to bring his team back.
We'll be in a double bonus, one more foul.
Under 5 minutes. Evan Birch back in the game for Cascade.
Oh, man, open. Back to that 2-3 defense.
You're going to get a timeout as they were getting ready to call a traveling violation on the opposite side of the floor. I saw it getting ready to come. They get
felt
the
like
timeout
it.
first. Timeout's going to happen. It's a full timeout. We'll step aside. 45-42. It's only a 3-point game now. Wow.
Enjoy the freedom of independent living with Endeavor's Medical Alert System. Contact emergency help or a loved one through the water-resistant two-way voice pendant. It's as easy as pressing a button to call for help in and around your home. The Medical Alert System is easy to use and connects to your landline telephone. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details. Endeavor Communications. We protect what you cherish most.
45-42 is your score. This IHSAA boys basketball game between the Monrovia Bulldogs and the Cascade Cadets. The last time Monrovia led, the score was 12-11 back in the first quarter. But they are inching themselves ever closer now. This is as close as it's been. 3 points now. 4:22 on your clock. It's crunch time.
I got to get my chair turned around, get in my ready position here for the last 4 minutes of this game because I think something exciting is going to happen. I really do. Feel something good in the air.
It's Cascade basketball as they'll inbound.
Look at
It's
that!
stolen by Smith.
Woo!
Lay in on the other end. And he's having a game. 13 points now for Smith.
Luke Smith is the name we haven't called, but somehow he's got 13 points here tonight. Nice and quiet, just doing his job, going to work out there.
Yeah, it's because they've all come here in the fourth quarter for the most part, really stepping up here late. We got a 1-point game on our hands.
That's what you got to have when it's this late in the game. You got to find that person who can step up and do that.
Baker's going to come back out, and you got to wonder if he's not feeling very well because I saw him just say to Coach, "I'm all right," but you could tell there was an expression on his face that maybe he's struggling through something here tonight. Regardless, Monrovia down just 1. Hart goes to the bucket. Shot up, no good. Tipped out.
Oh, man, he hit hard. Look at that. Right back at it again to tie it up.
Timeout going to happen before Skylar Hart ties him up.
Man, I'm telling you why, he hit the floor hard.
And they're going to get a warning here, which is a nice thing for the official to do. He's going to tell him, I'm not going to listen anymore from him. So you need to say something to him. That's a nice warning from the official. He doesn't owe you that.
They do not. And they've called a very tight game here tonight. And it has gotten a little rough. But they've kept it in control for the most part. Fouls are pretty even. I mean, it's not horrible. 19 fouls for Cascade, 6 for Monrovia.
I'll tell you, Pete, we've covered a handful of games already this year from our coverage up north in Indiana. And it really, this is probably the best officiated game I've seen so far this season.
Yeah, I have to agree. I saw Zach Butler run out on the floor. So he generally wears number 23 for the Cascade team, but he was giving Mr. Hart there some high fives for his effort out on the floor. He hit the floor hard again in that last series right there.
Again, if you can't be on the floor to lead your team, you do it from the bench or the sidelines, and that's exactly what Pete's alluding to there. The leading scorer from last year out with an injury. They hope to get him back next week is what Coach said. What a jolt he'll be to this team, especially if they can come out with a victory here tonight and move to 2-1 on the season.
It's good to see Evan Birch back in.
Williams will bring it up. Over to Eisenhut as they look to break the press. And they do.
Good pressure.
Smith travels.
Man.
But you can tell he's feeling it because everything he shoots is nothing but the bottom of the net right now. So when an opportunity there to take the lead.
One sophomore goes a little cold, the other one gets hot.
Birch looks to get it across. He'll find Hart. And in the last 3 minutes and 18 seconds, they may come to exactly that. Hart, who wants it more?
Oh, he was wide open for 1 second quicker. That would have been an easy lay-in for Hart.
45-44. Skyler looking to do work. He's got a mismatch. Goes up over Williams, but the shot's no good. Seals. Secures the rebound. They'll get another foul on Hart. Just his third foul, though. That's kind of hard to believe, as hard as he's played, that he hasn't fouled out yet, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no kidding. John Williams, nice job by him. Just keep his hands straight up. He could have easily got him with the body. Played that very smart. Bigger man was on him.
Miss down here for Steven Seals. He's now 1 for 3 on the night. These are the ones that count, though.
Yeah, this is what kills you right here. I mean, these are so important to make. Gosh, well, he knew that one was off because he was off that line as soon as it hit the.
He's off a little too early.
Yep, he did.
The lane violation, so it's going to turn the basketball back over to Cascade. Austin Baker going to check back in. Eisenhut will come out. They throw it away this time. Miscommunication there between Stevenson and Hart. Cascade starting to unravel a little bit. 1 point game. Monrovia trying to take the lead.
He really felt that momentum shift a little bit.
They run Baker off a screen on this side. Good defense by Cascade. Williams in, no good. Hart with the rebound going this way. Lay in.
Nice job with his body.
And he's fired up, and he's got a good right to be. Puts him back up by 3. Still a one-possession basketball game. Needs some help. Timeout coming from the bench. It's a 30-second timeout, and it's a good one because they were in trouble right there.
Nobody moving. You got to have somebody moving towards the ball. You got to recognize when your teammate is in trouble. You got to go to that ball. You got to help him out. Coach Elliott quickly with the timeout does a good job. Getting that 30-second timeout called, getting his team over to his bench and talk about what's going on. Just down by 3 now. Cascade leading this one. 47-44.
There's a good look at the upcoming schedule here on Endeavor Communications.
We're back down this way again on the 9th of December.
Tuesday, Cloverdale Eminence. It's a girls basketball game. It'll be available live online at mtcsports.net. How about that?
I love that school right there also. It's a fun gymnasium to go into. The tank, the Eels.
The last time we were there, though, there were tornado warnings everywhere.
We had to leave the gym 2 or 3 times that evening, and, yeah, it wasn't my favorite night either. But we finally got the volleyball game in, and we were able to go home. It was a late night.
47-44 in this one. One possession game. Eisenhut will bring it up. Zone look from Cascade. Man-to-man, I'm sorry, the switch. They confused me there for a second. Birch out top. Guarding Eisenhut. Calling for a screen. Doesn't get one. Goes over to Baker. Seals looking to penetrate to the lane, and he lays it in. That was that I'm going to the bucket, you're not stopping me look on his face either.
He did too, didn't he?
1 point game again.
Turned his shoulder and aimed right to the hoop, and away he went. Wide open, missed him. Evan Birch was cutting to the basket.
Who's going to step up and make a big play here? They find Hart on the baseline. Good pass. Good boy kick out. The extra pass to Parsons. No good. Tip for the rebound. Eisenhout with it. Luke Smith. Monrovia's got the lead.
Oh, boy. That's another mistake by Stevenson.
Turnover here. Monrovia's first lead since 12-11 back in the first quarter. It's 48-47.
We're under a minute right here. Oh, a turnover.
Violation against the Bulldogs.
There's going to be a timeout, I think.
Going to get a timeout. We'll see if it's a 30 or a full. It's going to be a full, so we'll step aside. 48-47 you score. Mr. Smith putting in work.
That sounds awful. Seriously, awful.
But a lot better than last week.
We weren't born to follow.
Coming back out of the timeout, 48-47 to score. 54 seconds on the clock. It's a one-point game. You said you felt like we were going to get something good. It's certainly shaping up that way.
At least we got one heck of a 1 minute to play here.
I'll tell you, Luke Smith has been the man of the fourth quarter. He has 15 points in the game, with 11 of those coming here in the fourth. As he's pretty much put his team on his back. The only other bucket in this quarter by Monrovia is that drive him in to go from Steven Seals. The Cascade has the basketball. Birch will set it up. It's a 2-3 zone for Monrovia. Hart thinks about it. Passes it up, spins into traffic, loses the basketball, and he's going to pick up another foul. (48-47) to score. He's had such a great game, but trying to do just a little bit too much right there, Pete.
Yeah, that little turn, that little spin move. Got the basket out too much, and all Seals did was just reach out and knocked it out of his hand. That created a free ball. You get Sieber on the line, who's been pretty good there tonight. That gets him up by 2. This is the big one right here, though, Sean.
13 points right now for Sieber. He's also got 9 rebounds. 1 rebound away from a double-double. Knocks that down as well.
You smell overtime?
3-point game.
I smell overtime.
It's going to take a big shot from somebody from Cascade right here. Hart's going to let it go. Off the mark. We're going the other way. Monrovia's going to come down here and shoot some free throws, and these are going to be important too.
I'm going to tell you what, that wasn't a horrible, horrible shot. It was a little deep, but it was not a horrible shot. Nobody was in his face. And as hot as he's been here tonight.
Austin Baker with an opportunity to get in the scorebook for the first time tonight. Free throw, good, and that was an important one right there to push it to a 2-possession game. I know you can get a 4-point play with a 3 and a foul, but 2-possession game. Or not.
Here we go.
Got it, Hart. Other way, timeout comes from where? They didn't start the clock, I think. It may be the issue. About a 3-second difference from our clock here and what I'm seeing in the setting, so they'll reset. They're going to put it to 22-4, so we'll fix ours as well. Clock starts to run, and when you're the home team and the clock operator doesn't start, of course the away fans start to scream immediately. three.
Rainbow!
Right back at you. A.J. Parsons lets it go. It's a 1-point game. 12 seconds. It's a 30-second timeout called by Cascade.
Look at this one. Another one.
Wow. Hey, high-pressure situations. Sometimes your players step up. That's a senior guard making a huge shot. He's in double figures now with 11. Now what do? You got to foul right away. And looking over here, I mean, Monrovia as a team does not shoot very good from the free throw line. Sieber's the one guy tonight that's been very, very good from there, along with Eisenhout. So I think you've got to maybe foul. Smith hasn't been terrible either, but you want to try to get the ball into Seals' hand if he's on the floor, or you hope that he ends up with the basketball.
You hope to get it to a senior or somebody who's been there before.
Seals has struggled at the line tonight. So if he touches it, that's who you want to foul if you're Cascade. The rest of them, it's kind of a gamble. Oh, a near steal. Smith, throw ahead.
Easy layup.
Sieber going to lay it in on the other end. It's still a one-possession game.
This is big right
they
here.
They got to go quick. Shot up. Three on the way. Off the mark. 53 to 50 is your final. Monrovia comes into Cascade and sneaks out a victory by 3. What a game. Again, your final. The Monrovia Bulldogs 53, the Cascade Cadets 50. Stay tuned. We still have a post-game show to do. We'll show you some more highlights, wrap up the scoring. Stay tuned. What a game.
New from Endeavor Communications, a hometown telephone provider for over 60 years. Business phone solutions, making businesses accessible anytime, anywhere, on any device. Increase your office efficiencies while reducing costs with a reliable phone system that delivers superior voice clarity. Endeavor Business Phone Solutions offers a low set monthly fee and a reliable nationwide IP network for businesses of any size. Call today for a free quote at 1-844-3-HOSTED.
Okay, Josh, do your stuff.
Okay, people, you know the drill. Canned foods only, guys.
Sometimes you gotta live what you believe up in your arms, 'cause that's where it starts. Right here with you and with me. I know what needs now is love.
Generosity, pass it on.
A little help from up above.
A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Welcome back to Cascade High School, our post-game show brought to us by Endeavor eText. Visit them online at www.weendeavor.com. They can help you with all your PC diagnostics and repair. Pete, fantastic game, fantastic finish. I think the guys have a few of the plays queued up. Let's watch those the last couple possessions if we can, those final 3 plays. And here was a huge 3 from A.J. Parsons from the corner. That cut the lead to 1.
That was a beautiful shot.
Counting on your seniors to come through big in the clutch late. Then it was this throw-ahead play right here.
They couldn't get in time to get the foul, and somebody didn't account for the sophomore. Down the floor, Sieber.
Able to lay it in. That put it back to 3. And then it was just a desperation opportunity here. They threw it ahead. They got a good look at it. Shot on the way.
The fans with their hands up on their head, hoping it doesn't go in, and it doesn't.
Just off the mark. And that was your finish. 53 to 50.
All I can say is, Rich Nye, sports guy, you left too soon.
Yeah.
Should have stayed for the ending.
Operation Basketball was here tonight. They also had the Riley toy drive as well. They raised money for Riley during the game as well. So a great cause, a great night of basketball. Our player of the game tonight has got to be Luke Sieber. Fantastic game for him. Congratulations to him and the Monrovia Bulldogs on the victory. Luke tonight, 15 points, 9 rebounds, unofficial stats there, of course, what I'm keeping up here. But a great game from him, sophomore.
Got to have an honorable mention, though.
Yeah, honorable mention's definitely Luke Smith.
2 sophomores.
Yeah, 2 sophomores. Those are the future of your basketball team right there. Luke had 15 points in the game as well. 11 of those came in the fourth quarter. Really put the team on his back and got him the lead back. Then everybody else kind of chipped in and started to respond.
But when you look at the overall performance, that definitely the sophomore really did it up tonight.
Great job on the other side of the floor. We'd be doing a huge injustice if we didn't mention Skylar Hart tonight. 23 points, 8 rebounds. Who knows how many steals and assists and blocked shots and other things that he had tonight. Unfortunately for Skylar, he just didn't get a lot of help on the scoring end. The only other player that was in double figures was A.J. Parsons. And congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations to the Monrovia Bulldogs.
Tough when you got guys who are out hurt, who you're counting on, to help you out. And I'm sure, you get those guys back. It's a different, game. I'd say we rewind it all back. Let's do it again.
Do it again. Looks like, hey, the kids ain't had enough. They were getting out here. They're going to play a little one-on-one right now, a little 5-on-5. Up next for Monrovia Bulldogs, they'll play Plainfield on December 6th. Up next for the Cascade Cadets, it's at Covenant Christian on December 6th as well. For us here in our coverage, it's next Tuesday, where Cloverdale will be at Eminence for a girls basketball game that you can find on mtcsports.net or watch the TV replay on Endeavor Communications. From all the guys here, bringing you the production tonight, we appreciate you tuning in. We'll see you next time.